Welcome to today's news wrap up. Let's dive right into the top stories making headlines today. Elon Musk has identified major Democratic donors funding protests at Tesla stores. Among these donors are George Soros, Reid Hoffman, Herbert Sandler, Patricia Bowman, and Leah Hunt Hendricks, who support Act Blue, the organization behind 5 groups causing disruptions. Musk's disclosure follows a recent arson attack on Tesla charging stations in Massachusetts. Democrats in their dirty politics. Act Blue is under investigation for potential criminal violations of campaign finance regulations. You would think they would worry about that rather than Elon Musk. But these violations that are leading to the resignation of 7 senior officials. The situation highlights growing tensions between Musk and liberal donors over his support for Trump and his leadership of the Department of Government Efficiency. They hate transparency. California Governor Gavin Newsom has faced criticism for his stance on transgender issues, particularly after signing a 2020 law allowing male inmates to be housed in women's prisons based on gender identity. This law led to incidents of rape and pregnancy among female inmates by a male inmate transferred to a female facility. Newsom's recent comments condemning men competing in women's sports as, quote, deeply unfair, have been seen as a desperate attempt to distance himself from his previous far-left policies. Critics argue that his actions have made the Democrat Party's brand toxic to many Americans, while supporters claim he has set a national standard for protecting LGBTQ rights. This situation has sparked debate within the Democrat Party and among the public. President Trump announced that for the first time in over 15 months, job gains for native-born Americans have surpassed those for migrant and foreign-born workers. Amazing, right? The Bureau of Labor Statistics monthly report revealed that hundreds of thousands of Americans and nearly 100,000 fewer foreign-born workers are now employed. Experts, however, caution that a robust enforcement regime might lead to fewer immigrants identifying themselves in surveys, potentially skewing the data. Under the Biden administration, the native share of the labor market had reached a historic low, with most job gains going to immigrants. We all know Biden put immigrants first. He put everyone before the American people. A suspect has been arrested in Fort Worth, Texas for the murder of rapper Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter, Romani Sibley. Adonis Robinson, a career criminal and registered sex offender, was apprehended at a Chevron station in Livingston, Texas. Robinson faces capital murder charges, while another suspect, Jacoby Russell, remains at large. The victims were gunned down at a car wash in Forest Hill, Texas, with video footage showing Sibley attempting to flee before being shot. The police are still searching for Russell, who has a history of criminal convictions, including firearms possession and assault. The motive for the brutal murder remains unclear. Sad. This poor little girl lost her life behind some nonsense. It's so sad. A federal judge in Washington, D.C. has refused to block the Elon Musk-led Department of Government Efficiency from assessing the Treasury Department system. Initially, access was limited to 2 employees with read-only privileges. Judge Colleen Cotterly acknowledged concerns about revealing sensitive information, but found no evidence of immediate risk of lasting damage. If circumstances change, the plaintiff can seek further remedies. Meanwhile, a Manhattan court has issued another order restricting Doge's access. The controversy surrounding whether Musk is leading Doge, with Democrats targeting him as the face of the department. A new poll indicates that most Americans support Elon Musk's proposal to return taxpayer money received by the Department of Government Efficiency to citizens in the form of $5,000 Doge dividends for each household. Musk's plan has gained backing from President Trump and is projected to distribute 20% of the received funds while using the remaining 80% to address the national debt. The survey shows broad support across party lines, with 67% of Republicans and 57% of independents and 48% of Democrats in favor of the initiative. This proposal follows a similar idea suggested by Investor Azoria CEO James Fishback and reflects the public's approval of Doge's efforts to examine and save government expenditures. The Department of Government Efficiency has uncovered a secret CIA black site in Northern Virginia, previously denied by the CIA, like a movie, like a TV show. But the discovery was made through a now deleted list of government-owned properties intended for sale by the Government Service Administration, GSA. The property at 6810 Lowesdale Road was linked to CIA operations, including clandestine training, as revealed by authors Catherine Collins and Douglas France. The disclosure has sparked mixed reactions, with some praising the transparency and others criticizing the Trump administration for oversight. Neither the CIA nor GSA responded to inquiries about the facility. Of course, why would they? Congressman Tim Burchett discussed the significant resistance Elon Musk is facing in Washington due to his efforts to reform government efficiency. Musk recently visited Capitol Hill to meet with Republican lawmakers about making the Department of Government Efficiency proposed spending cuts permanent. Burchett indicated that Musk's work threatens a system of entrenched corruption where many politicians benefit from wasteful government spending. He suggested that financial entanglements make it difficult for lawmakers on both sides to support Musk's push for transparency and reform, of course, because they're benefiting from it. Burchett's remarks highlight the early stages of Musk's efforts and the challenges he faces from career politicians, with much to lose. Lastly, Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser has removed the, quote, Sanctuary City webpage from the local government website, signaling a shift in policy. Previously, Bowser had strongly supported the city's status as a sanctuary city, using taxpayer dollars to fight deportations and provide grants for defense lawyers and nonprofits aiding undocumented immigrants. However, she now argues that the term sanctuary city is misleading and emphasizes that D.C. will follow federal immigration enforcement laws. What a flip. What a change. Bowser's recent comments and actions reflect the focus on addressing the impacts of federal job cuts and prioritizing economic growth, public safety, and support for residents affected by these cuts. The move has sparked criticism from those who believe Bowser should prioritize uplifting the Black community and maintaining the city's sanctuary status. I don't know, how could you be uplifting the Black community if you're taking all the funds for the community and giving it to illegal immigrants? That makes no sense to me. But that's all for today's news wrap up. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.